Welcome, Scorpio. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for July the 4th through to the 10th, 2016. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you so much for all of the loving, beautiful, positive support that you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. You guys rock. Thank you so, so much. Now, I did change the monthlies, the layout of the monthlies. So July has two sun cards, and it made sense. The minute I laid down the layout that I saw in my mind through my meditation, it made sense that we start the month under one sun sign and we leave the month under a new sun sign, which can really dramatically change the energies that we are working towards, what we are concentrating on, what we are doing, what things come into, what energies affect us. But for the weekly readings, it's still the same format. And we start with the Page of Wands. So what a beautiful card to start with, because your thoughts are on fire. You are getting excited about your future, about where you are going, about what you are doing, about what you are creating. You're seeing new ways of doing, new ways of creating, new ways of being. You know, you're thinking outside the box, or better yet, you're thinking that there is no box, and there is no box, so you are thinking right. Now, next to it is the Strength card crossed over by the Sun. So, the Sun represents you, your vitality, your energy, and your strength behind what you want, your goals, your dreams, your desires. So it's a powerful week for you, absolutely. Now, in saying that, we have the Five of Swords on the other side. You may not want to go forward, or you may not, there might be a fear involved. It could be that people are pointing things out to you that you weren't aware of, how maybe you can't bend in certain ways that will bring you into new realizations, new goals, new dreams. I almost see you as a little defensive here, and that you have to almost be open to change, be open to the unknown step forward, to be a little bit more mutable in your actions, in your thoughts, in your words, and maybe your behaviors. And I think somebody is probably going to awaken you to somewhere where you thought you were very flexible, but you're really not, or in something that you do that you always thought as a very strong attribute. They're pointing out how it weakens you in some way, and how you need to bend it a little bit more. So take it with a grain of salt, please. Okay? I see you could also walk forward in great happiness here. It's like a new realization of yourself. One that you never saw, no matter how many times you looked in the mirror. It took an outside look to bring this to your attention. And it's what you do with that information that either makes you more determined that you're going to stay the same way, or you're going to be flexible in the person you are becoming, in what you want to do and what you want to accomplish. We have the Empress. The Empress is opening up brand new paths to you. Now, this is the underlying energy, so it's not like you go in search of these things, but rather they are presented to you. New ways of going forward, the beginnings, new beginnings starting in your life. This could be love, absolutely. It could be a new partnership, it could be a new job, it could be a promotion, it could be a new group of people you're aligning yourself with. It could be a new realization of what you can do, who you can become. The overlying energy is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is something holding you down, making that step incredibly hard. Now, based on the other cards, I think it is the way that you have perceived yourself, or perceived your abilities, or perceived your path forward. In some way, and it could be through your own thoughts, although I think somebody says something that would at least spark those thoughts in happening. You see where you actually have dead wood where you thought there was growth. And it's the thinning of the dead wood that is going to give you that bounce in your step. And you have an incredible bounce in your step with the sun there right in the middle. There is a vitality, there is a desire, you're fueled this week in going forward. So maybe this is the week where you would be more receptive to hearing that about yourself because you're more optimistic about your path forward and where you are going. And so you are open to slap in the face, refreshing criticism. Somebody opens you up to a knowledge about yourself that you didn't see before. And you never would see unless somebody said it out loud. It could be you come to this own realization on yourself, on your own. You know, maybe you're organized and you're organized to the point where you're so proud of your organization and whatnot, but it drives somebody else in your life completely bonkers that you're that organized all the time. Or it could be that you are, you know, pick it. You could be the slob. You could be careless about where your socks land and where your pants land and whether or not you put the plate in the dishwasher, and it drives the other person crazy, but you're perfectly happy with who you are until you realize that it aggravates the other person, and maybe that goes over into other parts of your life that is actually holding you back from moving forward in some way. We do have the Ten of Pentacles here saying, you know, this is your yes card. This is it can be. You can move forward. You can have the dreams you want. This is more money. This is job security. This is love entering your life. Wherever the priority is, this is the yes card. This is saying that good things are coming. Good things are happening. Get excited. As we go towards the weekend, and you know what, we have, I don't usually call this one out at all in the weeklies, but we have the Fool in how other people are seeing you. So you could be radically changing your path this week. You could be looking at a new way forward. You could be joining up with new groups of people, new ways of doing things. You know, we have the Fool here, so other people are going to see you maybe as risk-taking or going off on an adventure somewhere, or maybe traveling spontaneously to maybe even a foreign country or something. People are seeing you not your usual self, that you are kind of breaking out of the mold. You're breaking out of a cocoon. You are um, expanding your wings. You're getting ready to fly, going in new directions. I just found that with the other cards here, people are perceiving you as, so it could be very much, this week could be a lot about, yes, you've got new ideas and new thoughts, and you have that inner light, that vibration that is just driving you forward. And somebody or something happens where you have this realization of, maybe you always thought it was a weakness. I said, you know, it could be, you know, a greatness that you saw in yourself, and but it could actually be something that you've always thought was a weakness inside of yourself, that, oh, if I could just change this about me, life would be so much easier. Where people say, you know, it's because of that you are where you are, and it's because of that you can actually grow your potential and your dreams. So don't take that as negative. Take that as a very positive thing to unearth something about yourself that is going to drive you into new pathways, new opportunities. I think that's wonderful. As we go into the weekend, we have the King of Pentacles, and it's once again your thoughts. Our crown is a living vine, so it's your thoughts, your ideas, your new ideas, your growing ideas that's really going to bring in security, that's really going to bring in abundance. But we have the Five of Cups and the Lovers here. Crying over spilt milk is what the Five of Cups is all about. But we have the Lovers with it, which is embracing our passions and our dreams and desires. You know what? You're not going to be able to embrace your passions, your dreams, and your desires if you think, I tried it once, I failed, I'm not going there again. This is a time to look at the positive. This is a time to eradicate the negative in your life, the negative thoughts, the thoughts that pull you down, where you don't think that you have the talent or the ability or the time or the finances in place to really go forward in the way you want. Because you can. It takes a positive attitude. It takes moving past failures, and knowing that the failure was there because you were meant to learn something. Attach yourself to a wisdom so that you can go forward in your passions and your dreams. For love, we have the Queen of Swords. Nothing going to stand in your way when it comes to love and possessing the type of love that you want in your life. You may be overprotective, especially if you have children. You may be very overprotective of them this week, or your spouse or your partner, or your relationship as a whole. Maybe that's what somebody brings up to you. Something about your relationship that kind of gets you on the defensive mode. Like you are going to protect at all costs. This is protecting your dreams, your desires. This is protecting your heart. This is protecting you. So especially if you are in an abusive relationship, this is a time where you can move forward with a confidence to protect yourself, to move yourself into new beginnings, better environments. You eradicate harm. You eradicate any kind of harm that would come towards you or your family or your close loved ones. Absolutely with this card. You also are going straight forward. You are looking it dead in the eye on what you truly want in a relationship. This could bring up some very powerful conversations. And if you are single, it is, you might be even just a little picky this week on who you will spend your time with and give your energy and love to. For work, career, finances, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which is a wonderful card to have because this is something coming into your life to move you in the right direction. Many times it comes across as a gift. It could be money. It could be something, a tool that you need in your toolbox in order to go forward in the right direction. This could be a small lottery win. This could be a mentor coming in. This could be a new relationship grounding you, making you feel like you can succeed, you can move forward. So this is new paths opening up in abundance, in security, but it usually has a gift included, whether it's a person or a thing or a situation, or it could be finances improving in some way. Maybe they forgot to put in something on your bank statement and they realized it, and now you get a credit for something, or you overpaid a bill and didn't realize it, and now there's extra money. You don't have to pay the bill this month because you're already in a negative for owing. It's those little things in life that move you towards advancement in your career, in job, starting a new business out. Maybe you want to start a new business, but you didn't possess certain abilities or talents, and you meet that person, and everything comes together for you because they have that ability, they have that talent, and all of a sudden you can get everything moving fast forward for yourself. So until we meet again, remember, I do love you.